Hey guys, the ET Reviews here, and you guys might have been seeing quite a lot of rumours of what the next Xbox will look like. So I've just made this video to round up all these rumours and tell you what the next generation Xbox will look like. Xbox are having a conference on May the 21st, and that's going to be held at Redmond in the Washington office. But we're not sure that maybe a new Xbox will be announced, but we are most likely thinking that it is going to happen after the PS4 was announced a few months ago. So the name ideas for this Xbox we've seen a lot of variety from it. Basically, from the beginning we thought that it was going to be called the Xbox 720, then Loop, then Durango. I don't know where these have came from, but now we are a bit more sure that it could be called the Xbox Infinity, which I think might sound pretty good, or the Xbox 8, but most likely we think that it's going to be called Infinity. So I think that's going to be a pretty good name, to be honest. The speculations about the price is that firstly Microsoft wanted to sell it for about $299, but a report made in January from an analyst called Colin Sebastian says that it'll cost about $350 to $400, predicting that it will launch in November 2013, and this will of course rival the next generation PlayStation, which is going to be called the PS4. So next we have the spec rumours. Now we know that it's going to be a bit less powerful than the PS4, and it'll run on 8 CPU cores running at 1.6 GHz each. It'll have 8GB DDR3 RAM and then a Blu-ray disc drive. And a report over at VG247 said that it will claim to run at 1.23 teraflops, which is less than the PS4's 1.84 teraflops. So really it won't be as powerful as the PS4. The graphics processors will be based off the AMD 6000 series, and it'll resemble the Radeon HD 6670. It'll support DirectX 11, 1080p HD output and multi-display capabilities, which is probably nothing new really. So next we see the Kinect 2.0, which may come out with this new Xbox. We think that it's going to have a 1080p camera, and it'll have USB 3.0 ports, which are faster than the USB 2.0. It'll have a larger field of view, so more people will be able to be in the screen of shot. So if you're with a lot of friends, then they can all be in the shot. It also has better low light object detection, which is basically when you're playing in the dark, it'll see you better. It also has better voice recognition, so it'll notice your voice a lot better, and also gesture-based controls, so you don't need to use a controller. You can just use your hands, point it at the Kinect, and it'll control the Xbox for you. Now, when we see the controller, we think that it might have a touchscreen in the middle of it. And some say that the old Xbox 360 controllers won't be compatible with the new Xbox, so you're gonna have to buy new controllers, which will probably make Microsoft a lot more money. And if you want to play with your friends, you'll have to buy another extra controller, which will make them even more money. So next we have an idea that Microsoft were probably testing, and it's called Illumi Room. It works with the Kinect sensor and a projector, and what it does is it projects the surroundings based on the game that you're playing, and it makes you really think that you're in the game yourself. It projects the surroundings onto the walls of your room, and this I think would be a big reason to buy the new Xbox instead of a PS4. However, one bad thing I think that will happen is they said that the Xbox will always need an internet connection. This is to block, say, pirated games and used games, but this will be quite annoying, as if your internet cuts out halfway through a game, you'll have to restart the game again. And then those with no internet at all won't be able to buy one because they won't be able to play it at all. But I suppose they are doing this to cut down on piracy, which is losing Microsoft a lot of money. So to end, we think that the price may be about $300 with a subscription of about $14.99 a month, lasting for 24 months, and then £99 for the Xbox. Or you could just buy the Xbox for $500 on its own. So there, guys, we have the Xbox Rumours. It's either going to be called the 720 or the Infinity, I think myself. And there are a lot of new features itself, and even though it may be less powerful than the PS4, I really do think that the Xbox will catch on even further than it. So yeah, guys, if you like the video and if you have anything to say about it, please leave it in the comments, and please subscribe to this channel.